Hey everybody, thanks for joining us here on Bruno Tuner. Today it's time for a gear review. That's right everybody, we got a new dry bag sent to us by our friends over at NICECNC. You can find them on Amazon and we're gonna link that down below. Today we're gonna go over the features of this bag and why I think this is the superior bag if you're gonna go moto camping or anywhere that your gear might be susceptible to getting wet. So of course, some of the key takeaways here is that this material is a highly water resistant 500D PCV material. This has also got an abrasive resistant bottom here, which is great if this is going to see any kind of hard use. There are several different mounting straps that this came with. I believe there were 6 in total. So you can mount this to your motorcycle, on the back of a car, a luggage rack. You can wear it as a backpack, of course. You can use this in several different situations. Mostly they advertise it for motorcycle riding, camping, hiking, backpacking, all that kind of stuff. But for our channel, we're definitely gonna focus on this as a gear bag for moto camping. You know that's something that we love to do. So let's take a look at the gear and see how much we can fit inside of this bag. Okay, so one of the main takeaways that NICECNC claims with this bag is that you can fit a full-size helmet in here. And so I've got my full-face HJC here. This is just an old motorcycle helmet I had, but I think it's a good example. I wear a size XL in case you're curious. So let's see what we can do here. Oh yeah, that's way down in there. Let me get you guys peeked in here and just see how much more room is on top of this helmet. So here we go at the top of the bag. The helmet is way down in here. Here she is. So that is substantial. This is very big. Okay, so great. The motorcycle helmet does fit in there, but let's say you're a track rat like myself and David are, and you want to get your Hans device in there too. Well, you're in luck because I've got my new Zamp helmet and Hans device, and we're just going to leave them hooked up together and see if it'll fit in the bag. And there we go. My helmet and Hans device are fully in this bag. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and see. Can we put the other one on top of it? Yeah, we can. So yeah, I can't zip it up like this, but man, just to show you guys the size, the capacity of this, I got 2 extra large helmets, one with a Hans device on it, and they are below the threshold. I'm sure if I mess with this enough, I could probably get it to zip up, but let's be practical here. Let's see what else we can get in this bag. So we've got our helmet and our Hans device in this bag. What else can we throw in here? How about a race suit? How about some shoes? What about some power tools? 1/4-inch driver? Maybe you need a drill. You know what? Maybe you need a 3/8-inch impact driver. And I'll tell you what, it is super hot outside. I think I need a 1/2 gallon of water. So we got all that in here with honestly some room to spare. But speaking of water, there's actually another feature in here that I really appreciate as somebody who moto camps, and when you're on the go, you need to get hydrated. They got something just for you. When you're out there and it's a hot summer day, you need to get one of these, a Camelback bladder. And fortunately for us, the NICECNC 40-liter bag provides us with a slot just for this. We can tuck this down in here nicely, run our straw up through the side, and there we go. We've got a perfect drinking solution provided in the backpack itself. So let's go ahead, zip this thing up. I'm gonna go ahead and close it down, but oh, it's full of air. What do you do whenever it's full of air? Well, you could unzip it, try to suck all the air out, or you can turn our nice little valve here, bleed off all that pressure, tighten it back up, good to go. What do you say we test the waterproofness on this thing? Let's get the hose out.
Where the hose at?
say we got it pretty wet. Now, these pads are soaking wet, as expected. Let me move out of this water puddle here. Let's go ahead and crack open our bag here, take a look, just see how she did. Wow. So we are perfectly dry inside of here, and let me get my hands dried off. Yep. Pull the helmet out. And there we go. Aside from where I was touching it, this thing is perfectly dry. And of course, inside the bag, we are looking very dry as well. So there you go. Their claim of waterproofness is in fact waterproof. Now there are several other features. We got some water bottle holders on both sides. We've got some bungee cords on the front to strap things, and of course a very, very large pocket on the front. Can't speak to the waterproofness on this. In fact, I definitely wouldn't call it that. And you've also got some straps on the side to tie things down to, and the 6 straps that are included with this to attach it to things like a motorcycle sissy bar, a luggage rack, whatever it might be. So we've proven the bag can hold a lot. It does what it says. It is waterproof. Now let's compare it to some similar items you might find online and see what the price difference is. Alright, so here's our NICECNC backpack here. You can see this is that 500D PCV material. We've got the loops on the side, the water bottle holder, the bungee cord, the pocket on the front, and of course that air release valve. And just wanted to compare it to some other brands that I quickly found doing a Google search. Now, of course, this one is $79.99. You can also go with the yellow one for $75.99. First up here, we've got the Grundon's 30-liter rum runner. This one is $90. It's going to be 10 liters less capacity. That same 500D PCV material. And this one also has water bottles on the side, some different straps, a pocket up front that doesn't actually close like the Velcro on ours does. Next up is the Sedici dry bag. This is a brand that I've actually purchased from before. I've got one of their helmets, and they do make pretty good stuff for the money. This one does have the air release valve, the same 500D material, and this one is a 40-liter bag for $109.99. They also have a 25-liter option for $20 less. Next up, the Nelson Rig Hurricane waterproof bag. This one is 40 liters, same air release valve. This one's got a little bit of a nicer front setup on it. It's got this pocket with the molly weave on it, so if you want to attach things to it, you can definitely do that. Water bottle holder on the side, more of these straps on the side for strapping things down. And this one comes in at $169.95. This one is a 40 liter, so it is comparable in size, but over double the cost here. Lastly, we got the Uncharted Supply 72 bag. This one's 36 liters, comes in a few different colors here. I'm particular on the olive. I think this looks pretty good. $119. This one's got a roll top as well, but this one does have a little bit tougher material. This is a 600D PCV material instead of the 500. So yeah, you got several different choices that you can go with. But again, if you're like me and you want to save some money, you can come in at the least $10 less than everybody else and have this 500D waterproof bag with the roll top, with the air release valve, with all of the straps, and this is going to get the job done for quite a bit less than some of these bags. I mean, man, this is double the price of that one. So yeah, if you're going to do any kind of moto camping, I highly suggest you get a bag like this. It's going to keep your stuff nice and dry, and if you saw our Moab video, you know how wet things can get. Well, I'm all loaded up. I guess I'll be seeing you when I get out west.